The fact is, you don't have to screw people to make money in real estate. That's horrible. So now I'm going to show you the beginning processes of how to do an ownership takeover. Let's go find the house.
Hello?
See that?
Hey, Armando.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. So this is an amazing house you have here.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So you called me, and I understand that you're behind on your payments.
Yeah.
My question for you is this. How far behind are you on your payments right now?
Right now, just one payment. I mean, just last payment, basically.
Okay.
But that puts me about $2,000.
Behind?
Yeah.
Plus taxes and insurance?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, did you see the negotiation strategy I just used? He said it's about $2,000. So a homeowner's naturally going to lowball himself. I said, plus taxes and insurance. And he goes, yeah. So watch how I go, and I build on that to make the problem even larger in his head than what it actually is. So, how much do you owe on the property?
Right about $220, but it's worth more like $325.
As you can see, we have a problem. He feels that the property is worth more than what it's actually worth because I pulled comparables and it's worth $300,000. So we have an instant problem. He thinks it's worth more than what it is. So he's gonna, what I have to do is I have to start increasing in his mind the margin of profit so that I can do this ownership takeover. And I've got to make it make sense for him. Okay, I've done some comparables in the neighborhood and it's actually worth closer to $300,000. Okay? Okay. So here's the thing, is $300,000 and you start doing closing costs and you start having this year's taxes because you told me your payments was $2,000 a month. You didn't roll taxes and you didn't roll insurance. They're not escrowed in. So that means we owe all this year's taxes and insurance. You see? Plus your closing costs, plus realtor fees on a $300,000 piece of property. That's a lot of money. That's not going to leave you very much money to walk away with, if anything, plus any kind of repairs. Because here's the thing, is most homeowners only want a house in perfect condition. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. What is it here that you're really after? So what I'm doing in his mind is I'm reminding him, by a simple negotiation technique, I'm reminding him to reflect on why the hell he needs to sell this property to me and sell it right now.
Just, I guess a kind of a way out. I don't know. I'm behind on payments. I mean, times are tough right now, and I lost my job, got laid off. You know, and I'm out there looking for more jobs. I just don't want to screw up my credit in the meantime, because I know in another, a month or two, I'll be back on my game. I'll be back on the ball, and I'll have a job. But in the meantime, I don't want to just, I don't want the house to get foreclosed on. I don't want it to screw up my credit completely.
Right. And what happens if you start missing credit payments right now? Okay, it will screw up your credit. And right now, if you don't have absolutely perfect credit, there's not a bank in America that's going to write you a loan. And the thing is you're counting on the fact that you'll get a job in a month or two. Do you know that for sure?
Not the way things are nowadays.
It could be 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
It could be 5 or 6 months.
It could.
I've known people who go and they're going to get a job, and here it is 9 months later, and their house is getting foreclosed on. So what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to help you.
Okay.
Okay? And the best way it seems that I could help you is if I could take that problem of $2,600 a month off of your mind. Right?
Oh, yeah.
If I can take that problem of $2,600 off of your mind, then that'll be huge for you, right?
Great.
Then the other thing is this, is save your credit.
Yeah.
And if I can do those two things, if I can save your credit and take that monthly problem off of your mind, do you think we can do a deal?
If you can do that, yeah.
If I can just do those two things?
Yeah, I mean that would make the world of difference to me, yeah.
All right, perfect. So watch your emails tomorrow so I can explain to you how this process works. You're going, Armando, I can't afford $2,600 a month. That's no big deal. That's no problem, okay? We're gonna get somebody else to afford the $2,600 a month. But if you see what he just did, I just had him do two things. I had him to admit he needed to get out from underneath the payment and he wanted his credit saved. So here's the beautiful thing, okay? He is not looking now to sell me the house. He's not looking to make a profit from the house. He's simply looking for me to save his credit and him to get out from underneath the weight of that payment. Again, don't worry if you can't make that payment, because we'll put somebody else in place to make that payment. So stay tuned to your emails tomorrow, and I'm going to show you some really, really cool stuff on how this process continues to work.